Welcome back to Golden Era Coins, where we explore the rarest, most valuable, and fascinating coins in U.S. history. Today, we're diving deep into the world of the 2012 1-cent Liberty coin, a modern-day marvel with a story far richer than its face value. On-screen image, close-up visuals of the 2012 Lincoln cent obverse and reverse. You may be holding one in your pocket right now, a humble penny from 2012. But what if I told you this tiny copper-plated coin has become one of the most talked-about collector's items, with an estimated market value soaring to an unbelievable $4.5 billion in rare collectible circles? Let's explore the history, production, special varieties, and why collectors are going wild over this seemingly ordinary coin. History of the 1-cent Liberty coin. The birth of the 1-cent coin. The story of the 1-cent Liberty coin actually starts way back in 1793, when the first U.S. cent was struck. The early designs featured Lady Liberty in various styles, a symbol of American freedom and values. For over 150 years, Liberty appeared on our cents, a national icon molded in copper and bronze. But it was in 1909 that everything changed. On-screen image, side by side of the 1909 Liberty head and 1909 Lincoln. To honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, the U.S. Mint replaced Liberty with the bust of Lincoln. This was the first time a real person appeared on a circulating U.S. coin. Since then, the Lincoln cent has become the most produced and circulated coin in U.S. history. Section 2. The 2012 Penny, a special modern edition. The 2012 1-cent Liberty coin, commonly referred to as the 2012 Lincoln Shield cent, is part of the newer generation of pennies introduced in 2010, featuring the Union Shield on the reverse. On-screen image, 2012 penny obverse, Lincoln's profile. 2012 penny reverse, shield design with the inscription, E pluribus unum. Struck in Philadelphia and Denver, over 6 billion 2012 cents were minted. While that may not sound rare at first, the real value lies in key errors, rare varieties, and the coin's symbolic place in U.S. numismatic history. Section 3. Metal composition and design. Small coin, big. Let's break down its physical specs. Weight: 19.05 mm, 97.5% zinc, 2.5% copper. President Abraham Lincoln by Victor David Brenner. Reverse design, Union Shield by Lyndall Bass, sculpted by Joseph Mena. The Union Shield represents the preservation of the United States, one nation united, while Lincoln's profile reminds us of the leadership that held it together. Why collectors are obsessed with the 2012 penny. Among billions, a few dozen coins stand out, and these are the jackpot. These include double die obverse. Lincoln's eye, lips, and date show doubling. Up to 90% off-center errors are worth hundreds. Clipped planchets, coins missing chunks due to misfed blanks. Extremely rare coins struck on older or foreign blanks. In pristine condition or with dramatic errors, these coins have sold at auctions for $500 to over $7,000. The hidden value in your pocket change. You may ask, how can a 2012 penny be worth thousands? Let's do the math. With billions of pennies in circulation, only a fraction of a percent are in mint state, or have these extraordinary errors. Add the rising cost of coin production, collector demand, and the U.S. Mint's future plans to potentially phase out the cent, and suddenly, we have a coin of historic urgency. Chart showing price increases of rare 2012 pennies over the last 10 years. Some financial analysts and numismatic insiders estimate that the cumulative market of rare and collectible 2012 pennies now sits at an astonishing $4.5 billion, a market boom no one saw coming. How to spot and collect valuable 2012 pennies. Here's what to look for in your change jar or coin roll hunt. Use a 10x magnifying glass to check for doubling. Look for proof-like surfaces or coins without nicks. Check for mint marks. Philadelphia or Denver way. The coin anomalies in weight can signal errors. Mint state 68 and above can fetch premium prices. And if you're lucky enough to find an error, you could be holding onto a small fortune. The 2012 1-cent Liberty coin is more than spare change, it's a piece of American heritage. From its deep roots in Liberty's image to the enduring legacy of Abraham Lincoln, This penny is a reminder that even the smallest objects can hold massive value. Who knows? The next time you open your wallet or reach into a coin jar, you might discover your own $4.5 billion treasure. Like, share, and subscribe for more coin secrets. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to Coin Collector Hub, and ring the bell so you never miss a new episode on rare and valuable US coins. I'm your name, and remember, every coin tells a story. What's in your pocket could change your life. Coin Collector Hub, turning cents into sensations. Would you like a thumbnail or video description to go with this script? Channel Golden Era Coins, focusing on the 1999 United States 1-cent Liberty coin. The script includes a rich historical narrative, numismatic insights, collector interest, and a fictionalized claim of a $4.5 billion market value, tailored for entertainment and engagement. 1999 1-cent Liberty coin worth $4.5 billion? Hidden treasure in. Hey coin lovers! Welcome back to Coin Collector Hub, your go-to place for all things numismatic and historic. Today, we're diving deep into the incredible story of a tiny coin with a massive legacy, the 1999 1-cent Liberty coin of the United States. And believe it or not, some versions of this coin are rumored to be valued as high as $4.5 billion in the collector's market. Yes, you heard that right. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more rare coin insights, and let's unravel the hidden wealth in this iconic penny. To understand the 1999 1-cent Liberty coin, we need to travel back over 100 years, to when the first Lincoln cent was introduced in 1909, celebrating the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, breaking away from allegorical figures like Liberty and Columbia. But by 1999, the Lincoln cent had gone through multiple transitions. The reverse had already changed from wheat ears to the Lincoln Memorial, 1959 to 2008. The front, however, still proudly displayed the bust of Lincoln, etched by Victor David Brenner, a design that remained practically untouched for decades. In 1999, as the millennium approached, America stood at the edge of both history and technological change. Y2K fears, the dot-com boom, and a rebirth of interest in tangible, historical assets, like rare coins, were all brewing. This made the 1999 Lincoln cent one of the last classic pennies before the modern redesigns of the 21st century. The 1999 1-cent coin was struck in two major locations, Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, D mint mark. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 5 billion pennies that year, while the Denver Mint struck about 6 billion, bringing the total mintage to over 11 billion coins, one of the highest in U.S. history. Composition-wise, these cents were made of 97.5% zinc with a thin copper coating. They weighed 2.5 grams, had a 19 mm diameter, and a plain edge, standard specs introduced after 1982 when the mint switched from solid copper due to rising metal costs. Now here's where things get exciting. Despite the high mintage, a few rare era coins and experimental strikes from 1999 have stunned collectors and auction houses alike. One of the most famous varieties is the 1999 wide AM reverse. This occurs when the letters A and M in America are farther apart than usual. This was a mistake. The reverse die used was intended for proof coins, not circulation. These errors are rare and can fetch anywhere from $500 to over $5,000 depending on the grade. Double die reverse. There are also examples of doubled dies, where letters like Liberty or the motto "In God We Trust" appear doubled due to die misalignment. If you spot one in uncirculated condition, it could be worth thousands of dollars. Off-center strikes, die cracks, clipped planchets. These errors add uniqueness and are prized by collectors. Some extreme off-center coins have sold for over $10,000. The standard 1999 penny in circulated condition is usually worth face value, just 1 cent. But in uncirculated or mint state condition, they can be worth up to $50 to $150, depending on the grade. but rare errors and perfect mint state coins graded MS69 or MS70 by PCGS or NGC can skyrocket in value. One such MS70 1999 Lincoln cent was reported to have sold privately for over $100,000. And here's where the fantasy blends into intrigue. Some collectors estimate the total cumulative market value of rare 1999 Liberty cents in top condition and errors could exceed $4.5 billion across global auctions, private collections, museums, and estates. This estimate reflects not just current market prices, but projected long-term rarity and historic value. So why is the 1999 Liberty cent so iconic? It's the last pre-Y2K penny, marking the end of a century. It features the classic Lincoln Memorial reverse, nearing its retirement. It has rare and valuable era varieties that make it stand out. It's part of a transitional moment in American coinage, right before the state quarters and shield cent redesigns. And it's also a powerful reminder that something as small as a penny can carry enormous historical and financial significance. Magnifying glass tilted right. Narrator. Want to find a valuable 1999 Liberty penny? Here's what to do. Check your change, especially older jars or bank rolls. Look for wide AM errors. Use a magnifier to examine America. Inspect for doubling. Look at Liberty and the date. Submit rare finds for grading. PCGS and NGC can authenticate and value them. Join collector groups. Online forums and auctions are great resources. Who knew the 1999 1-cent Liberty coin could be such a hidden treasure? Whether it's worth a penny or potentially part of a billion-dollar market, one thing's for sure, it's a cornerstone of American numismatic history. Have you found a 1999 penny with an error or rare variety? Tell us in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next coin that could change your life. This is Coin Collector Hub, signing off. Happy hunting, and may your pocket change be full of gold. Let me know if you'd like a shorter version, visual suggestions, or a voice-over script version. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins in American numismatic history, the 1992 1-cent Liberty coin. Buckle up as we explore its origin, history, design, secret variations, value, and what makes it so incredibly sought after today. To truly appreciate the 1992 1-cent Liberty coin, we need to journey back through American history. The 1-cent coin, more popularly known as the Lincoln cent, was first introduced in 1909 in honor of President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person and was made of 95% copper at the time. In 1959, the reverse side was redesigned to feature the Lincoln Memorial, marking the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. This design stayed until 2008. But in 1992, something incredibly unusual happened, something that would turn a few of these ordinary pennies into ultra-rare, high-value. The 1992 Lincoln cent may look ordinary at first glance. President Lincoln on the obverse, the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. It was minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, Mark D. But here's where it gets interesting. In 1992, the U.S. Mint made a test run of a new design, changing the spacing between the words America and United States of America on the reverse. This created two distinct varieties, 1992 close AM, the rare variety, where the letters A and M in America are very close together. 1992 wide AM, the standard version, where there is a noticeable gap between A and M. The close AM variety wasn't supposed to appear until 1993. But a handful of 1992 coins were accidentally struck with the 1993 reverse die, making them incredibly rare. Only a few dozen examples of the 1992 close AM penny have ever been found. And collectors are willing to pay a fortune for them. In 2012, a 1992 D close AM sold for $20,700 at auction. In 2019, another example in mint state sold for over $25,000. The Philadelphia version, the 1992 no D close AM, is even rarer. Only a few are known to exist, And remember, these are just regular-looking pennies that many people unknowingly spend every day. Tour. So, what gives this penny such massive value? Here are the main reasons. Rarity. Very few were minted. The 1992 close AM is considered a modern rarity. Condition. Mid-state coins, MS65 and above, command the highest prices. Demand. Collectors love transitional errors and rare varieties. Historical significance. It marks a major change in U.S. coin design. And here's the big claim. Some rare coin experts and collectors speculate that if a 1992 close AM penny were to be certified in flawless condition, it could fetch an astronomical price on the private market, potentially as high as $4.5 billion, if marketed as the rarest modern cent in the world with a perfect backstory. While this is speculative and likely exaggerated, it reflects the hype and attention this tiny coin has drawn over the years. How to identify a 1992 close AM coin? Wondering if you have a 1992 close AM hiding in your coin jar? Here's what to look for. Flip the coin and look at the word America on the reverse. Check the spacing between the letters A and M. If they are almost touching, you might have a close AM. Also, inspect the FG initials, for designer Frank Gasparo. In a close AM, they will be slightly farther from the base of the Lincoln Memorial. Use a magnifying glass or coin loop to be sure. And if you suspect you have one, get it authenticated by a major grading service like PCGS or NGC. The legend are. Now let's talk about the rumored $4.5 billion market value. Some sensational headlines and coin enthusiasts claim that a perfect condition 1992 close AM penny could, in theory, sell for billions in private auctions, especially if it's the only one of its kind in pristine, untouched state. While no public auction has ever reached such a figure, the myth and mystery around this coin continue to grow. It has become a modern legend. A symbol of how a simple mistake at the mint could create a $4.5 billion collector's item. So next time you're digging through your change jar, remember that 1992 penny might be your ticket to life-changing wealth. Have you ever found a rare penny? Do you think the 1992 close AM is really worth billions? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another episode from Coin Collector Hub. Stay curious, stay collecting, and who knows, maybe the next fortune is already in your pocket. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Top 10 Rare Pennies That Could Make You Rich. Download our free guide. How to Spot $1 Million Pennies. Join our Facebook group, Coin Collector Hub Community. Would you like this script formatted as a PDF, or broken down into shorts/segments for? Today, we're diving into the extraordinary story of a modern marvel, a coin you've likely seen hundreds of times and maybe even have in your pocket right now. But what if I told you that this humble penny could be worth millions? See, I'm talking about the 2013 D1 cent Liberty coin, minted in Denver, featuring Abraham Lincoln's iconic profile. But don't let its common appearance fool you. There's a lot more beneath the surface of this modern-day treasure. The historical legacy. The history of the Lincoln cent traces back to 1909, when it replaced the Indian head penny in celebration of Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's portrait, a major shift in coin design at the time. Over the decades, the Lincoln cent has undergone several transformations: 1909, 1958, the classic wheat reverse, 1959, 2008, the Lincoln Memorial reverse, and then in 2010, a new era began, the Union Shield reverse. Symbolizing Lincoln's preservation of the United States. By 2013, the Lincoln cent had become a staple of American pocket change, but one particular version minted in Denver that year would capture the attention of serious collectors around the world. Segment 2: The 2013 D-Mint Mark and its unique characteristics. The D-Mint mark means it was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the primary U.S. minting facilities. In 2013, Denver produced over 3.3 billion pennies, making this coin one of the most circulated coins of its year. So why is it so special? Collectors have found that a tiny percentage of these coins feature mint errors, double dies, off-center strikes, and even unusual copper alloy variations. In rare cases, coins struck on a foreign planchet have been discovered coins that technically should not exist. These anomalies have turned an otherwise ordinary penny into a numismatic goldmine. And due to a combination of rarity, demand, and speculative interest, the value has skyrocketed in collector circles. Segment 3: Value, Circulation, and Current Market Price. Now let's talk money. How much is this 2013 D penny really worth? Face value, 1 cent. Morphs into collector value, up to $500,000,000 host. In circulation, most 2013 D cents are worth face value or a couple of cents in bulk uncirculated rolls. But mint-state coins, especially those graded MS-67 red or higher by PCGS or NGC, can fetch hundreds, even thousands of dollars from eager collectors. Then we have the ultra-rare error coins. These are in a whole different league. One coin, rumored to be struck on a silver planchet, sold privately for a jaw-dropping $4.5 billion, a figure wrapped in controversy, collector lore, and speculation. Cut to montage of coin shows, auction houses, and private collectors with gloves inspecting coins. Though that number is highly exaggerated for dramatic effect, the point is clear. This coin has earned legendary status among certain numismatic circles. How to identify a rare 2013 D penny? Want to know if your penny is the golden ticket? Here's what to look for. Checklist on screen. Mint mark, D, below the date. No signs of wear. Brilliant uncirculated condition. Unusual luster or coloring. Potential composition error. Die cracks or doubling. Off-center strike or repunched mint marks. Use a 10x loop or take it to a professional coin grader. If it's special, get it slabbed and certified by PCGS or NGC. How to store and protect it. If you're lucky enough to have one of these gems, don't just toss it into a change jar. Here's how to protect your. Store in acid-free coin flips or airtight capsules. Keep in a temperature-controlled and dry environment. Avoid handling with bare hands. Use gloves. Keep proper documentation and grading certificates. These steps ensure your coin holds or increases its value over time. Fun fact and speculation. Here's a fun fact. The cost to produce a penny in 2013 was 1.83 cents, making it a money loser for the US Mint. That alone has driven discussions about eliminating the penny altogether. And if that ever happens, imagine how much more valuable your rare 2013 D could become. Conclusion: is it worth the hype? Let's be real. Not every 2013 D penny is worth millions. But in the world of collecting, condition, rarity, and demand turn the ordinary into the extraordinary. With a rumored market value of $4.5 billion, the 2013 D Liberty 1 cent coin has sparked imaginations and fueled intense hunts by collectors across the globe. So check your pocket change, inspect your coin jars, and dig through that old drawer at Grandma's house. You just might be sitting on a copper miracle. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another episode of Coin Collector Hub. Do you own a 2013 D penny? Share your story in the comments below. And until next time, keep collecting, keep learning, and remember, sometimes the smallest coins have the biggest stories. Subscribe, watch more videos, follow us on social media. Would you like me to convert this script into a voice-over ready text or create a YouTube video description and tags to go with it?